The two of them sat in the car watching the live broadcast. The content was so outrageous it defied all decency. Miguel didn't bother to hide his amusement. "I don't know why you're going after that guy," he said, "but I'm sure of two things. First, what you're doing definitely isn't legal. And second, I might just be perfect for the job as your assistant." Iván felt like he'd finally met a kindred spirit. Without a second thought, he took Miguel under his wing. Before long, the two were paying a very friendly visit to a local congressman, armed with the scandalous footage. The moment the congressman saw it, he was deeply moved by their sincerity and immediately accepted the two as his godsons. With such powerful backing, Iván and Miguel soon rubbed shoulders with the political elite and solved many problems for their organization. But while business thrived, family was another matter entirely. When Iván returned home bearing expensive gifts for his parents, his father couldn't even hide his disdain. To him, a son who never finished elementary school and suddenly got rich could only be up to no good. He warned Iván not to walk down the wrong path, but Iván had already tasted success and dismissed his father's words. The old man, unwilling to escalate the argument, simply muttered, "One day, you'll regret this," before retreating to his room. Iván didn't yet understand the weight of his father's words, but soon he would. To win over a mob boss's daughter, Iván first grew the kind of seductive beard she loved, then gifted her an Arabian stallion, flew her around the world on private jets, and publicly dumped his girlfriend, finishing it off by proposing with a 10-carat diamond ring. It was a flawless performance, enough to charm anyone, even a crime lord. But her father, Jose, was far from naive. Since both his operation and Iván's belonged to rival money laundering networks that had clashed for years, he couldn't help suspecting that Iván's romance had ulterior motives. To protect his daughter and his empire, Jose ordered his men to beat Iván half to death. Yet Iván, resilient as ever, didn't retaliate. Instead, he sought Jose out to talk, claiming he had cut ties with his old organization and truly loved Jose's daughter. If given a chance, he could even help destroy his former employers from within. Iván's reputation in the laundering world preceded him, so Jose couldn't refuse. But from the moment he agreed, he had already stepped into Iván's trap. Everything, the romance, the betrayal, the proposal, had been part of Iván and Laura's plan to eliminate Jose and monopolize the territory. By gaining the mob's trust and turning over the incriminating ledger to the police, even ensured Jose's downfall. Yet victory came at a cost. His network lost many clients in the chaos. Desperate to recover, Iván sought new partnerships with local drug lords. Though each already had their own laundering systems, Iván's offer was too irresistible to decline. For a time, things seemed calm again. Iván had built his empire and secured his place, until one night when tragedy struck.